Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Rajkishor Yadav from ITS Engineering College. I am going to explain some important questions which is upcoming AKTU exam. Now I am going to discuss first of all 2 marks questions. What do you mean by structure? First of all, the question is, what do you mean by structures? The structure is a user defined data types in C, which is different data types in a single name. For example, we can say we can store a record of a student. A student record may contain integer, name, marks. Now we can say to create a struct student name, and in this name we are using int roll number, correct name, float marks, so that we can say a structure is a user defined function which is defined a single name, different data type within a single name. Now again we explain second question. Find the output of the below code. There is just some given output and we want to find out the output of that code. Now here include studio.h int main, you know very well about that. Now here z is initialized, by 1, means the value of z is equals to 1. Now our loop is continue while z is less than or equal to 5. The point is, key point is this: when the value of z is equals to 3, then this loop will be executed, otherwise not. Means the output of that code when z is less than 5 is true, then z is equals to 3. This is the comparator. Z is not equal to 3 means this loop is not executed. It goes to the printf function and print the value of z. The value of z is 1. Again the value of z is incremented by 1, means the value of z is 2. Again compare with z. The z is less than or equal to 5 as true. Again go to the if condition. If z is equals to 3, no, false. Then printf z, the value of z is 2. Again go to the initial point. Z is 3. Here the value of z is 3. Now go to the if condition. If the value of z is 3, the 3 is equals to 3 as 2. Now if condition is executed and the value of z is incremented by the here, and we print at that time the value of z is 4, not 3, because in case of 3 the value of z is incremented by 1. That's why the output of this code is 1, 2, 4, 5, not 3. Now again we explain difference between structure and union. What is the difference between structure and union? The first difference is memory. Each memory gets separate memory, means structure each data type contains separate memory, but union take only one memory. Second, sum of size of all member, means we are using int, float, correct. All data types contain summation of all size, but it take only largest. Now each member stored its own data, its own size. Here only largest value is stored. Now value remains safe. All member contain their own value. They may not be changed, but it contain only one value which is written at the last. And we are using the keywords struct, and in the case of union used union. Now again difference between while and do while loop. In case of while loop, I am talking about condition. So first of all, if condition is true, then while loop will be executed. When condition is not true, at least one time executed by the do while loop. Again I am talking about semicolon. There is no need to semicolon, but there is a need to semicolon. I am talking about syntax. So while there is a condition, and do while first do any execute the body of the loop and then check the condition. This is the difference between while and do while loop. Now next question is, draw the structure of the nested if else statement. So here are nested if means if within the if, there are so many if within the if, that is called nested if, and if there is so many if, their corresponding else will be there. So there are two if, two else are there. This one if is within the if, that is the nested if else. Now I am going to explain next question, which comes in 7 marks, near about 7 marks. Write a program to find out addition of two matrix. Write a program in C to find out the addition of two matrix. You know very well about this one. I am talking about only the concept of the addition of two matrices. First matrix, you know very well about the matrix. The matrix indexing is 0 0. First block is 0 0, means there is a outer loop for I and inner loop for j. There are two loops, which is I and j. I already initialized int I j. The I is a outer loop, j is a inner loop. Both loop work together. How they will work? For I is equals to 0, j is less than n, I plus plus, I is equals to 0, j is less than n, s2, we take the value of n. After that we enter the for loop, inner loop j is equals to 0, again j ki value 0 is there, j is less than n, s2. Then go to the next level, scanf, which is input function %d format specifier of integer, and the value address of a and location of the a is 0 0, means ki 0 location is here. We enter the value, suppose that 5 6 7 8 9 10 is here, we input 10 is here. Similarly we input the value of 0 1 location, 0 2 location, 0 1, all matrix of A. Suppose that matrix is A, fill with all value like 5, 7, 10 and so on. Now take another matrix B, similar manner we will take another matrix, we take I is equals to 0, j is equal to 0, means this one location, and put the value, suppose that 5, and now fill with 6, 7, 8, 10 like so on. Take. Now after that we add final matrix like A plus B and store sum in C. Here we explain this one, matrix of A added with matrix with B and store the summation is matrix C. The location of 0 0, again matrix B 0 0, and add and put it in C. Suppose that this one is the C matrix at location 0 0. So suppose here is 10, here is 5. So 10 and 5 add, after addition here is 15. So this is the addition of two matrix to each other. Now again in this code we can print out this matrix to find out the output of this matrix. Now again in similar manner we multiply two matrix, same process, we multiply two matrix. We take matrix A, again we take, for this code we take matrix B, and then here we initialize 0 as a C, means in case of we take third matrix as a C. First of all we initialize all boxes are 0, there is no garbage value, so we can initialize C of ij is equals to 0. Now here we can take another variable k is the another variable, which is, you know very well, ki n into n n into n, means the first matrix, column of first matrix and row of second matrix will be same, then multiplication is possible. All other cases multiplication is not possible. Then there is a, suppose that here I and k and here k into j, means the loop of k will be the same, then we can multiply ik into jk and find out I into j matrix. That's why we used here k is equals to 0, k less than n, k plus plus, means कि फर्स्ट मैट्रिक्स का कॉलम सेकेंड मैट्रिक्स की रो से मल्टीप्लाई करके हम ये फाइंड आउट करेंगे सी ऑफ आई जे. नाउ अगेन वी फाइंड आउट द आउटपुट. We find out output of this matrix. Multiplication of this matrix will be here in this code. We can find out one for loop for and I and j, and then c of ij we can print out here for output matrix. Now the another important question is that which is asking maximum time in our exam. Find out the following pattern. Find out the following pattern like this. In this case, first of all, we draw the matrix and choose their location like 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2 and put here as a star or any symbol like at the rate, like hash, whatever it may be. So how to print this one? First of all, we take one for loop for I is equals to 1, I less than 5, because there are 5 row and 5 column. So we take 5. I starting from 1 means here I explained before, here I and here j. The I is the outer loop, j is the inner loop. For I is equals to 1, I less than 5, go to the next level, go to the inner loop. For j is equals to 1, j is less than or equal to I. It means that there are I is 0, it means 1 star is there. I is 1, sorry, I is 1 star are there. I is 1, 2 star are there. I is 3 star are there. It means that we move our j less than or equal to the value of I. Means here how many I is 1, then 1 star, I is 2, then 2 star, I is 3, then 3 star. Means he I is less than 5, I is, suppose I is 2. It means that j move 2 times and print star 2 times. The value of I is 3, j move 3 times, 1, 2, 3 means 3 star. I value 5 means j move 5 times means 5 star. Now similar manner, if the pattern is reverse, same pattern but it reverse, then what should I do? Only change in the concept of for loop in j. We can change the value of j. J is starting from 5, means we take initial value of, suppose I is equals to 1, means j move 5 times, means there is a star, 5 star are there. When j minus minus, j reduced by 1, now here j is 5, after that j reduce 1, j value 4, then print 4 star. Now after that j reduce 3 by 1, 3, then reduce by 1, 2, then 1, and then print this one. Now again similar manner we can explain here another pattern. It means it represent 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Now we can see here in this case we do nothing, just a key point here. In place of j, the value of j, we cannot print here star. we can put the value of j only. Same code is here, but we can change. The key point is that we can change here, print the j, not star. Means the same pattern will be printed like this. The value of j is printing %d j, means same pattern will be printed like this. Now, the last but not least, explain the different string handling function in C with example. There are so many string function, predefined function used in string like strlen, means find the length of the string. We used any string in our program. When we want to find out the length of that string, we are using strlen function to find out the length of the string. Means the hello word, the length of hello word is 5. This is the keywords which are used in our string. We are using string.h for these keywords as a header file. Now star copy, we are using copying the some data from one place to another place. Similar concatenation, we are used to concatenate the two string. And str compare, we want to compare two string to each other. Thank you very much.